psychology kind of operates on the principle of catharsis, that if you bring up the feelings and you get rid of them by crying, or by screaming, or by sharing it with someone, and the feelings come to the surface, you'll be a lot better off, which is true. There is some improvement, but with abandonment, there's no boil that bursts like pus. It's not like you have an internal infection and you lance the boil and you get rid of the pus by screaming or crying or talking, because abandonment is primal. Mm-hmm. And from birth onward, from the birth trauma, onward to all the little things that happen to us that are happy and exciting or disappointing, and all the stuff. This is how our brains develop. So the abandonment wound isn't just like a wound that's separate from it is part and parcel of the way the emotional brain develops, all the connections and
how the brain is wired.
Yes, because the emotional brain, the amygdala, is conditioned by experience. That's how we learn in culture. If we live where there are icebergs, we learn not to go too near to the edge. But if we live in a tropical place, we learn to avoid snakes. We learn by fear. It conditions us. And so we are conditioned in so many ways from what happens to us from childhood on. So it isn't like, well, we just have an infection and we lance it and get rid of it. We have to accommodate the abandonment wound and celebrate each person's individual feelings that are internal. Each person has to sort of come to an understanding of what's going on inside without having an unrealistic expectation that they should be able to get rid of the feelings.